All right, Tiger Nation, let's try this again, take two. I'm your host, Nate Luke, and I'm joined here tonight with David Weeks. All right, that looked like number one, Fisher, I'm going to say Fisher Schaff, or Schaff from Adena. Good kick return there. Tigers up 7-0 in this early game. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. We had the internet go out on us there at the very beginning. So sorry about that, but we're back up. Once again, thanks to Neil Decker for coming on, and he was talking about stuff. We appreciate him. I don't think it recorded, but thank you, Neil.
We're not sure.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. I am joined here with David Weeks tonight. Once again, big thanks to everyone joining in for the fun tonight. Let's hope the internet stays on.
Yeah, the ones and zeros are.
They're not ones and zeroing.
Yeah, we got zeros and 0.5s maybe. So, but hopefully we got things ironed out here, and we'll be live with you the rest of the evening on Facebook and on YouTube. So glad to be back with you. Warriors on offense now. This will be their third drive, and the Tigers just scored. So we'll let Nate talk about that here in just a second.
Yeah, so just a little recap here. Kind of a defensive struggle there for the first few minutes. A few punts between the teams, but a big pass from Hudson Lovett to Brady Benninger drove the ball down the field about 60 yards or so. And Leland Bond, I believe.
Yeah.
That was kind of in the chaos of things.
Yeah, there were a lot of things going on.
Leland Bond drove it in for the Tigers for the early score.
Yeah, Lovett had it down close to the goal line, lost his helmet, so he had to come out for a play, and Bond gets the first touchdown of the season for McClain.
All right, looks like number 23 for Adena, Hunter Williams. Good run there for Adena. Once again, Tigers, I mentioned this when we were not online, but Tigers come in with a new style defense this year. They're playing a typical 3-4, 3-down lineman, 4 linebacker set. So a little bit different look on defense and a little bit different look on offense. They have Hudson Lovett back there in the shotgun a lot this year in the pistol formation, so I think we're going to see that a lot.
You look for the Warriors here in the pistol. Number one comes across the formation in motion. Handoff goes to Grady Hayden of the Warriors, and he's met right about the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of an inch or two on the play.
And once again, for the second time, I'll go ahead and repeat that we will have Tiger Trivia at halftime. So make sure to put your Tiger Trivia hats back on. Join us at halftime for one of our many Tiger Trivia questions. We're going to keep the ball rolling as long as we can with that. Your sponsor for tonight for Tiger Trivia is Jim Van Dyke's Automotive. Once again, thank you to Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center.
Yeah, big sponsor for us. They do a great job of taking care of many of our needs here up in the booth. It'll be Elick in the shotgun once again. This time, sweep action, fake toss, and then hands off to number 23
Hunter
as he
Williams.
comes across. Yep, Williams once again on the run. Good gain near the first down marker, but he will be stopped just about half a yard short.
Another good run for Williams from Adena. Tigers can hopefully pull off a big stop here. They got to keep the Warriors from getting a solid yard here. Once again, one of the strengths I've heard from this year's Tiger team is an improved offensive line, improved defensive line.
We'll
so far it's holding pretty well.
See if they can stop here on third down. Handoff, met in the backfield, number 6. That's Hayden once again. And the Tigers look to potentially have a little bit more breathing room on defense here as they bring up fourth down.
Noah Sponsel at nose guard there, really blowing that play up for the Tigers. Had a couple come in and finish the job. Big play there by Sponsel. And that will conclude your first quarter action. Your score at the end of the first quarter, Tigers 7, Warriors 0.
All right. So, a very quick first quarter, super quick if you just joined us because, well, we just got back on the air. But the Tigers with a 7-0 lead after 1 quarter of play here at McClain Field. Good opening quarter for the Tigers.
Yeah, solid. I mean, they had a couple chances there, couple tough breaks on the first 2 drives, but that last drive looked really good. Drove down the field with ease. Hopefully they can get a big stop here and go from there. And once again, the Adena Warriors, they come off a 3-7 season last year. The Tigers a 1-9 season. This is Scott Hurt's second year as head coach for the Adena Warriors. Former Tiger, so he's all right in our books. They're going to really try to look to get the ball outside to their playmakers like Joey Francis out there out wide. So hopefully the Tigers can keep a cap on that.
So far, Elick's done a nice job. We weren't sure who quarterback was going to be because both didn't really have a lot of varsity experience coming into the contest here. So they elected to go with Elick, and he's done a pretty good job here. They have kept things a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage than what we expected. But, you know, when it comes down to it, Hurt knows that one of the best things that you can do is put the ball in the hands of your running backs or your quarterback if they're a good runner, and just kind of play things safe and close to the vest as long as you can here early in the contest.
Yeah, absolutely. So they are going to elect to kick this. This is going to be a pretty tough kick for a high school game.
Yeah, very not surprising. I guess we've seen more field goals as we've kind of gone through. I can remember a few teams that like to kick it, but this seems to be a little further out than what you normally see a field goal attempted. So they must have a pretty good leg here on.
I believe that's number 6, Grady Hayden, that's going to be kicking it for the Warriors.
Yeah, they looked to be bringing in the tee potentially. Well, either that or they're just waiting on something from the officials. I'm not really sure. Because they still got Elick out there. Now he's in the shotgun. Okay, they are not going to kick. So they were just waiting.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
All right, Elick in the shotgun. Motion to the right, hands off Hayden. Pushes forward. It's going to be I think they stopped him short, and it looks like they did. Yeah. So the Tigers get him off the field.
Blowing that up. Brady has had a heck of a good game so far. Team effort there by the Tigers. We saw penetration on 2 or 3 of the down linemen. They pretty well snuffed that play out. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own 25-yard line.
Great job there by the Tigers. Could have easily given up a first down to open the second quarter and continue on defense, and they get the Warriors off the field and are able to get back on the offensive side of the ball. And once again, we will see the Tigers here now with Hudson Lovett in the shotgun, Jordan Bell to his left. Brady Vinegar's kind of been playing that kind of super back style position almost. And we do have a stoppage in play here. Looks like we have
someone's hurt on the Adena sideline. So
we have a trainer running across the field. So they are off the field right now. So play will continue as they attend to whoever it may be. Brady Vinegar in a loop motion here. Love it to pass. Slant, complete.
Good catch there by Gavin Anderson.
Great job by Gavin Anderson, and they will get some good yardage here on first down.
Great focus there by Gavin Anderson. He's put in a lot of work over the years, and you can tell just even on a simple slant route like that is incredibly difficult when you have a defender breathing down your back like that, to be able to keep that focus and make that catch. That was a great catch by Anderson and a great in-motion timed-out throw by Lovett.
Yeah, had to get it into the spot on time, and they did a really nice job of that. So good coordination there between the two of them. Hudson Lovett has to roll to his right, goes up the sideline. Ball comes out, but he was already out of bounds.
Nope.
Don't see a flag, so no penalty for the late hit. Good yardage, and the Tigers with a first down. Looks to be spotted near midfield or in Warriors territory.
Once again, great field vision there by Hudson Lovett. You can tell he really wanted to find that receiver on that crossing route or on the seam, but just nothing going there. Made the best out of something that could have been a lot worse. So that will bring up first down Tigers, as David said, at midfield. Driving once again.
Yeah, it looked to be potentially a little further down there. So Lovett got hit near the 40. So if they're spotting it at the 50, then he was already out of bounds when he was getting touched.
Yeah.
But we'll let that slide. Officials are
tough job, man.
Yeah, they've got a tough one here.
Brady
Swing
Benninger
pass
on
to
the swing.
Benninger. Good job by the linebacker there, number 2.
That's Grant Rawlings.
Grant Rawlings on the tackle there, getting him down for a short loss.
So that'll bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Tigers. Once again, Keith Penwell, head coach for the Tigers. I've lost track of how many years now.
Enough.
Enough
to be known.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He knows his football.
Yes, he certainly does.
And he'll bring out the quad package here for the Tigers. 4 wide. Looks like Jordan Bell back in the pistol. Along
2
with
left,
Hudson
2
Lovett.
right. Douglas in motion.
Hand
Handoff
off to
Jordan Bell. Met as he crosses the line. Number 70 and looks like number 2 once again there
David
for the
Warner,
Warriors.
Grant Rawlings. Yeah, Bell got a kind of clothesline there by Mr. Warner. That'll bring up a 3rd and probably a 3rd and a long 8.
All right, so the Tigers with a 3rd and 9 here. Looking to move the ball a little bit closer and hopefully pick up a first down or at least make it 4th and manageable as they are in Warriors territory.
I don't believe the Tigers have had any penalties yet. And that's been something
not thus
in
far.
the last few years. It's been a drive killer. But so
Certainly.
far, so good. I'm crossing my fingers. Hope I don't jinx them, but so far, so good.
Lovett has to keep. Dances a little bit.
Great
Goes
play
down
by
near
Lovett.
the line to gain. And the near official says, yes, he's got it.
Yep.
They will move the chains.
Yep, far official said he was a little bit short, but near official still trying to decide. Yeah, I think they're going to give that to him. Might move the sticks here. I don't know. It looks like the ball is across the 40 pretty clearly from up here, and that was kind of the line to gain there. I think Mr. Weeks is pretty emphatically saying over the loudspeaker,
yeah,
move the ball.
Coach Hurd on the other side was standing right there with the official at the line to gain, and he was making sure that the chains were only going to move if he got an explanation of why the ball was spotted where it was.
Yeah,
Love it from the shotgun. Has to roll, scramble, goes up the middle once again, and he slides down. And no late hit there, but it is once again near the line to gain.
Yeah, no malintent there by the Warriors. Good slide there by Lovett, trying to protect himself. Once again, that moves the chains. All right, so that'll spot the ball on the Warrior 28.
Yeah, Lovett's had to run a couple times here as they just kind of clear things out, but very good athlete, able to find an open lane. And the middle of the field seems to be, with all these wideouts and backs kind of going everywhere, seems to be very open. So it wouldn't surprise me if they have to start putting a spy in.
Yeah, they're going to have to, I think, put a spy there because I think the Tigers are pretty content with letting the ends get a little bit too deep there.
Love it from the shotgun. Bell with a good block and protection, rolling to his left.
Shakes a defender. He's still going.
Yep.
That's going to be another first down by Lovett. Pick up a 13 on the play. So that will definitely move the sticks forward. And that's going to put the Tigers in some serious scoring territory. Looks like Gibson will come in for Gavin Anderson.
Lovett has the ball now on the far hash where it will be spotted at the 25. Tigers break the huddle. Lovett in the shotgun, Bell to the left. 2 receivers to his right. 1 to the left, handoff this time Bell. He just chopped down near the line of scrimmage. Flag on the far side of the field.
We'll see what this is here in a minute.
Looks to be a sideline infraction or sideline warning.
Sideline warning, it looked like on the Tigers.
The flag is for a sideline warning. It was against Adena.
Correction.
That is their first warning of the contest.
That is against Adena, sideline infraction.
And yes, and the flag did fly from the official nearest to the chain, so must have been something taking place maybe a few feet outside the team box or coach's box there perhaps. So Tigers
Take
second down here. Yeah. At the 20, is it the 15? Yeah, it's the 15. Okay. So the 15-yard line.
Trips wide. Bell in the backfield with Lovett.
Lovett
takes
going
off
to keep
left.
the whole
He's
way.
got a couple guys ahead of him.
Yep, he's got a
Picks
harem
up
of
good yard.
blockers. Out of bounds. Won't pick up the first down, but good yardage.
Great yardage on that. Picks up about 8 on the play. Correction, more like 6.
Gain on the play of near 6.
But once again, moving a little closer to scoring territory here.
All right, so that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for McClain.
Once again, I like what they're doing with Brady Benninger here, kind of keeping him that H-back position, doing a lot of end-around looks.
Low
with him.
snap. Oh, Lovett has to try to fall on it, and he cannot. Oh, and Elick, the other quarterback for the Warriors, able to come in from his linebacker spot and collect the football. So a turnover for the Tigers here. Drive killer as they were inside the 20.
Yeah, really unfortunate snap there by the Tigers, but it's going to happen. You'd rather it happen in the first half than the second half, so maybe they can get that bug out of their system there. First game of the year. Honestly, I'm a little surprised, Mr. Weeks, that we haven't seen this even more so far. Really, I mean, both teams have been pretty solid up to this point.
Yeah, a couple low snaps,
but
they've been able to
crazy.
recover them, but that one certainly hurts the Tigers as they were knocking on the door of another score here. So the Warriors will have it in their own territory. Ball spotted at the 15 or just across the 15. 7-0 Tigers as our clock will roll on the snap with 7:47 here left in the second quarter before halftime. Elick shotgun, looks to his left, has to roll to his left now. Pump, throws one, sidearm across, and incomplete.
That was in Gibson's hands there for a second.
Yeah, right in the bread basket, but unable to bring it in.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Once again, Warriors have a long way to go here, but plenty of time left on the clock in this half to try and tie the game.
Warriors bring in the play here.
Once again, Tigers in that 3-4 look. Something new we just haven't seen a lot of. That's going to be a timeout.
And we have a timeout here
Adena.
on the field. Yeah, that'll be Adena's first timeout that is called. And we'll take a short break here before coming back to you with the rest of the action.
Yep, here's
Jim Van Dyke's Automotive, a family-owned and operated auto repair shop and tire center located in Washington Courthouse since 2001. Jim Van Dyke's is the place to go when your vehicle needs service. The team at Van Dyke's is courteous and knowledgeable and will treat you like a friend when you come in for an oil change or a complete overhaul. Schedule an appointment with Jim Van Dyke's today. JK Precast. JK Precast offers a complete line of quality precast products including state-approved septic tanks, dosing tanks, cisterns, risers, lids of all shapes and sizes, catch basins, parking stops, decorative wall panels, as well as agricultural products like feed bunks and cattle guards. JK Precast also offers a huge selection of septic system products, and if you're needing service, their knowledgeable service department is certified in over 24 counties across Ohio and are available to handle all of your on-site septic concerns. JK Precast, call them today.
All right, and we're back from our local sponsors here.
Oh,
Low
fumble on
snap.
the snap.
Yep. Elick,
Seen that before.
flag comes in, probably for a hold here as the play kind of got busted up and things fell apart there in the backfield with the ball hitting the ground.
Starting to see some early season bumbles here. Once again, surprised it didn't happen a little bit more in the first quarter. Pretty clean first quarter for both teams, penalty-wise, turnover-wise. Starting to see some breaks in the action here. So that will bring the ball back a little bit for the Warriors here.
The penalty there, actually a face mask going against the Tigers, so must have grazed the face mask as things were kind of going by there. Not a personal foul, though, so just a 5-yarder. All right, so the Warriors with another second down opportunity here from just inside the 25. Snap to Elick, hands off. Now cutting back is looks like number 2 of the Warriors, and he will pick up first down yardage. Rawlings on the run. Picks up yardage across the 30.
So once again, your score in this early first half, Tigers 7, Warriors 0. Once again, a couple big plays by the Tigers and a couple drives ago propelled them.
Warriors look to answer here on this drive that started at the 15 as a result of a fumble by the Tigers, who were knocking on the door of another score. Elick from the shotgun looks to his left, now has to scramble left, trying to go back, has to just throw the ball out of bounds.
We'll wait to see what that flag is for on the field.
Yeah, not sure. He was definitely outside of the tackle box, but he was behind the line, and it has to go past the line of scrimmage,
Correct.
so it may be intentional grounding.
Can't imagine that would be a penalty on the defense there, but could be wrong.
Flag in the backfield as the play ends.
Refs are going to talk it out here.
Another flag dropped at the spot of the other flag, so this may be some action after the play. We'll see what the officials decide here as they will confer.
Looks like offsetting penalties. So 2 penalties on the previous play. First penalty on the Warriors, intentional grounding as we thought. Second penalty is going to go on McClain. Looked like roughing the passer there at the end. So once again, those will offset. Play ball. So once again, 1st and 10, it looks like, unless they change that. Looks like they're going to replay first down.
All right, so the ball goes back to the previous line of scrimmage, and they will have another crack at first down here, the Warriors. Elick now going to his right, and scrambling once again.
Sponsel.
Yep, Sponsel had his hands on him, and Elick able to scamper free, but he cannot get away from number 10, Dalton Rowland, to the Tigers.
Yeah, Rowland coming into the action there, cleaning up the play. Noah Sponsel, great job knifing through the defense there, getting the quarterback a little bit more panicked than what he would like. And Rowland just coming in with the hustle play at the end. So that will bring up 2nd and 6, it looks like. Ball on the Warriors' 36-yard line.
Elick in the shotgun, back behind him now in the pistol. Number 1, Fisher Schaff in motion. End around to
Grant
number
Rawlings.
2, Rawlings. Good runner. Goes off the left side of the line and across into Tigers territory as he's brought down at about the 46. So good gain for the Warriors there.
Tackle by Charlie Gibson for McClain. Once again, for the most part, Tigers pretty young on both defense and offense. A lot of sophomores out there. Got a few juniors, but again, fairly young team for the most part. You have most of your playmakers on the outside and at quarterback at sophomores. Looks like Elick will be back. You have trips wide to the right. He's going to look right. Throws.
Kind of a sidearm throw.
Eli Douglas coming in to clean up. And that will only be about a half-yard gain on the play for the Warriors. Eli Douglas doing a great job there. Flying in, making that good form tackle, making sure the guy out in the flat doesn't get outside. That will bring up 2nd and 9.
Really nice job by Douglas out of that safety position. Ball hawking, seeing where things are going. Elick calling for motion here. Flag comes in, and it will be a false start or
I was thinking illegal motion, but either way, that's going to take it back for the Warriors. 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 14, 2nd and 15 now. All right, a little bit of a break for the Tigers there. We got 4 minutes left in the half. Once again, guys, just a quick reminder, Tiger Trivia coming up at halftime.
And you also have first performances.
Maybe Brad. We'll see. Brad threw his arms up at me.
We'll see.
He might be mad at me. I don't know.
It might be a little, it's hard to say. Might be later in the contest. Stick around with us.
Yeah, stick around. Tiger Trivia, one way or the other.
And we'll have both bands performing as well here on the
Yes.
broadcast. Noah Sponsel. Oh, just an absolute monster coming in from nose guard.
And Camden Penwell and Dalton Rowland both coming in to clean up the play. Great teamwork there by the Tigers. Great play there, man. Let's see. I'm going to say 2nd and 30. Great play there by the Tiger defense. Sponsel's just knifing his way through from his nose guard spot. And typically with that 3-down lineman look, Mr. Weeks, you want those linemen to just gobble up.
Yeah, eat space,
gobble up the offensive line to let your linebackers make the play.
Well, Noah Sponsel.
He's making the play.
Noah Sponsel was at the buffet because he was gobbling up the quarterback in the backfield. I'm telling you that.
Well,
Elick has to pass long.
Great coverage there.
Really
by
good job.
14,
I think that's
Hunter
Peabody.
Yep. Man,
good job making sure that sideline was
time.
locked down.
Turned those hips as soon as the ball went up in the sky. Watched those eyes until the very last second. Great job there by Peabody. Once again, Peabody, another young guy on this defense.
Another one of these sophomores. And if you look at the roster number-wise for the Tigers, there's a good chunk of seniors, and they're gonna come in and fill out those roles that they need to, right? With like Andrew Rader, Jordan Bell, right? Caleb Fryer on the line, Tristan Dowden. That's those guys. And then we also, not to mention Eli Douglas, he's been on a number of plays already. But then you also have a lot of sophomores here that are going to be kind of your skill players that you'll see here called throughout the season.
Brady Benninger with the fair catch. Punt by Ramos there. Tigers will take over on their own 38-yard line with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in the half.
All right, Tigers with a chance here. Plenty of time on the clock. All 3 timeouts left here for the Tigers. They will break the huddle and go into a shotgun formation. Bell to the left. And now they completely shift the package here to a little bit tighter formation with Receivers on both sides. Now Peabody comes back across. Love it.
Looks for him
Pass.
in the flat.
Peabody complete. Good yardage. Pushed out of bounds as he crosses the 45. And that'll stop the clock and picks up good yardage here for the Tigers.
One thing that I think we've noticed a little bit in this first half is that Hudson Lovett just looks a lot more comfortable back there this year. He knows exactly where to go with the ball. The offensive line's doing a good job rolling out with him. Some really good adjustments there on the offensive line so far. Just giving him a shot to get the ball off and get it into his playmaker's
I've been
hands.
impressed with the offensive line here, and it's good to see those guys doing a nice job.
Yes, they've been very well coached this year.
Of taking care of their assignment. Lovett calls for motion from Douglas. Snap, rolling to his left, looks like a design run. Pushes for his blockers, picks up the first down. Looks like he will be potentially pushed out of bounds. Clock will stop at least while the chains move.
They're going to put 2 minutes and 29 seconds back up on the clock. So that'll be first down around little past midfield here.
Tigers now in Warrior territory once again. We saw the last drive stall at the 15 as there was a fumble that the Warriors were able to recover. Tigers looking to get some points here before we go into the half to extend their lead. Anderson, the wideout on this near side. Douglas and Bond on the left-hand side. Vinegar in that super back style position. Douglas now in motion. Lovett calls for it. Fakes a handoff to Bell. Rolls to his right. Looking, passing, and just over the head of Eli Douglas. Just a little too much air on that one. No blood, no foul, and second down for the Tigers.
Lovett did a good job just keeping his eyes downfield there. We all know he's got a cannon for an arm, so, this is the part of the field where if you're going to take a shot, he took the shot.
Did a nice job as he's rolling out, kept his head, kept his composure, didn't try to force anything, just put a little bit too much air under it. That's all right. Live to fight another down.
That's right. All right, Tigers will come back out here, 2nd and 10.
Bond once again on the near side. Douglas with him. Vinegar close as well.
Keith
Lovett
Penwell
snaps
ran about as fast as I've ever seen Keith run.
Those legs were moving quick. He looked like
were.
Fred Flintstone starting the car. And we'll have a timeout by the Tigers.
We'll be back in the action here in just a second. Brad, you want to give us some ads here?
L&S Roofing and Construction serves as a leading roofing and construction company in the southern Ohio area. They're a team of fully certified professionals who tackle everything from complex, large projects to smaller scale jobs. Fueled by a commitment to excellence, they go the extra mile to make sure clients are completely satisfied with their work. Find them online or call them today to schedule a consultation. Legacy One Realty. Looking for a place to lay your head at night? You can rest easy knowing that Legacy One has you covered for all of your real estate needs. Serving Greenfield and the surrounding area, their friendly team of real estate experts will help you find the home of your dreams. And if you're looking to sell your home, they'll help you with all the details to make the process as simple as possible. Stop in and see what they can do for you. Legacy One Realty.
All right, we're back, folks. We got a camera down, so the technical difficulties
If it's
continue.
not one thing, it's another this evening.
That's right, man.
Tigers with it here,
Nothing.
2nd and 10. Love it. Snap. Looks to get the
screen
screen.
pass.
Yeah. Bell with it. Going up the middle. Still moving.
Oh,
Ball
fumble.
comes out. Oh, no. Oh, boy. And it is recovered by the Warriors cleanly. Oh, another drive-killing fumble for the Tigers here.
Good looking play there from the start. Lovett had 3 or 4 Adena defenders on him. Had no idea the screen was coming. That was a great play called by Coach Penwell there. Bell got it. Got about 15 yards down the field. pretty hard hit there.
Yeah, Tiger
lost the ball.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
And I would say ball security is going to be a big point of emphasis next week in practice for the Tigers here. 2 straight drives with big fumbles that kill the momentum. So now the Warriors take over. 2:11 on the clock. Plenty of time. They have 2 timeouts left as they will have the ball inside their own 30.
Looks like Mr. Hamilton's got our cameras back on.
Fantastic. Elick with a handoff to Rawlings from the kind of super back position. Flag in the backfield.
It's going to be holding on the Warriors, it looks like. McClain will accept. Yep, holding confirmed. So that will drive the Warriors back. Once again, last couple drives for both teams looked pretty good. Just mistakes such as turnovers, penalties, just not quite getting to that spot they want.
The clock will roll. Inside 2 minutes here now. Warriors not really looking to speed up getting out of the huddle. Tigers still with 2 timeouts. So are the Warriors, but I think the Warriors looking to get to halftime here on offense and not give the Tigers another shot. Elick looks to run.
Oh, great
Andrew Rader.
play there by Andrew Rader.
Oh, puts out that arm and just trips up Elick. Great job by the senior.
Andrew Rader, Mr. Steady Eddie there. Been a program fixture for the last 4 years. Great kid, great player.
Elick looks
Elick
to
with
his
the chuck
right.
downfield. Gavin
Good
Anderson
pass,
makes
nice
a
and
play.
high.
And wow.
Complete. Oh, my goodness.
9,
Number
Joey
9,
Francis.
Joey Francis. We talked about him earlier.
Great
Goes
athlete.
up high, pulls it down. Gavin Anderson right there, but Joey Francis, I'm telling you.
I'm going to throw my shameless plug out there. That's what track can do for you,
That's
kids.
what track can do.
Yep. Practice that jumping. All right, they're going to go quick here. Elick looks to the left. Going to get pressured. Still looking. Gets popped there at the end. Incomplete pass. Attempted for number 1, Fisher Schaaf. That'll bring up the clock at 57 seconds, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, clock stopped here on the incomplete pass. Ball spotted right at the midfield hash. Or midfield stripe, away hash, I should say. Adena breaks the huddle. Looks to be number 4, I think Cameron Stoops. No, that's number 6, Grady Hayden, with him in the backfield. Pass incomplete once again, and the clock remains here stopped on the incompletion. 3rd down for the Warriors.
All right, so this is a pretty pivotal play here for the Tigers. They can make a big stop here or even get a turnover. They still have a chance with under a minute left.
If I am Coach Penwell, if we get a stop here on 3rd down and the clock would run, I'm calling one of my timeouts, trying to get the ball back here with just about a minute here left to play. Give yourself a chance to potentially score. And we do have a timeout call, but this time by the Warriors as they will think about what they want to do here on 3rd down.
And we'll be back to you here in a second. Hey, do you like lemon shake-ups, Mr. Weeks?
Oh, I love lemon shake-ups.
Well, it might be your night. The FFA is selling lemon shake-ups here, so if you're not at the stadium,
get
you need
here.
to come get
here.
Get your butts here.
Oh, boy.
Looks like encroachment.
Yep, it'll be encroachment.
Defense.
They're able to draw them off.
He probably heard us talking about lemon shake-ups. So that will be a 5-yard penalty. Warriors being the beneficiaries of that penalty.
All right, so Tigers now have to stop if they want a chance even to sniff getting the ball back. Warriors 3rd and 5 from the 45 of McClain. Elick looks to his left, now elects to keep. He will. Oh, Raider looked to have him lined up and dead to rights, and Elick just wiggles out. He stopped short of the line to gain. Looks to be potentially out of bounds. So the clock stops.
Pretty solid play there by Elick. I got to give it to him there. And that will bring up a 4th and very short. So some decisions here by Coach Hurt. They are in Tiger territory here, so they may go for it. We'll see how froggy he's feeling tonight.
We'll see. They do break the huddle and get into an offensive formation. Defense has to make sure here they do not jump. Don't go after the hard count. Hand off. They will pick it up.
It's going to be close, but yeah, they are going to pick it up.
Hayden picks up the first down yardage. Pushes across the line to gain. Brought down at the 30 line.
All right, so that will bring up first down confirmed. About 33 seconds left on the clock, so whatever the Warriors do, they're going to have to manage their time pretty well here.
The clock will run on the spot of the ball, or on the stopping of the chains, I should say.
They're going to get up to the line quick here. Elick in the shotgun, trips wide left.
It looks like quads, and then they bring the tight end back over to the right-hand side. Elick looks left where the 3 receivers were. Pass incomplete. Look to try to go for number 9 there, Joey Francis.
Clock's still running. Pass intended for Joey Francis there. A little bit low. Warriors still are eyeballing some kind of score here with 16 seconds left. I believe they have one more timeout. I could be wrong.
They do have one more timeout. The scoreboard in the stadium flashing.
Just lots of things are off tonight.
Yeah. I'm not sure what electrical gremlins have invaded us up here in the press box, but whatever.
Gremlins scare me.
Yeah, whatever they are, keep them away from water.
Yeah, Gremlins bad.
I don't know if anyone remembers that movie.
A great movie.
Yeah.
Great couple movies.
Yeah. I think that's why I was afraid of the Furbies when they came out.
Yeah, these things scare me.
Yeah.
All right, back to the action.
Elick shotgun. Rolls to his left, looking. He's going to pull it down. He's across the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, he got tacked at the end there.
He did. The tackle started inbounds, so no flags.
You could hear that from down there. Someone was headhunting. All right, so that's going to be 2nd and short. 7 seconds left. Not saying you can't get one more play off here, but you really gotta consider some things here. There's some variables here.
Yeah, if you're the Tigers, you got to make sure you protect the goal line, and also you want to make sure you keep an eye on Elick here, as he is certainly able to scramble around and cause some problems.
Definitely
here.
Keep an eye on Francis.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say keep an eye on Francis.
Yeah, if there's a 50-50 ball up in the air, it's probably not 50-50. It's more like 70-30 with him, I tell you.
Yes.
He's got some hops.
And they're going to look his way.
Yep, they are trying to look his way.
Nothing going.
Nope, 77. And Noah Sponsel, number 77. That is Tristan Dowden with his feet around the ankles, and Sponsel up top. And that'll bring our first half to a close.
They're going to put 1 second back on the clock.
1 second on the clock. Wow.
I think that's a good call. That's a good call. There was 1 second left. So the Tigers are going to come back on offense.
second on the clock. A timeout called by the Warriors with 1 second left in the half.
I'm not telling anyone how to coach here, but annexation of Puerto Rico. Got to run it here.
The annexation of Puerto Rico. Yes, indeed.
And looks like Coach Pinwell may call a timeout, if I'm not mistaken.
I know the Warriors called a timeout so that they could get this other play in. So the Warriors now no timeouts left. Won't help anyway with only 1 second. I doubt you're going to get one at the decimal marks here.
Correctamundo.
All right, we'll see what they come up with.
So just a friendly reminder, folks. We might have Tiger Trivia coming up, I'm told.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Hey, if nothing else, if it doesn't show up on the screen, I'm going to try my darndest to read it off for you. Not very good at reading, but I'm going to give it my best shot here. So we're going to give Tiger Trivia a shot. So just stay tuned. You may have to listen very intently, more intently than normal. I'll get the word from Mr. Brad here in a second. And once again, cannot forget the Warriors marching band and the Tiger marching band. As always, halftime fixtures. Always enjoy watching both bands. I'm a little more partial than McClain Tigers, but all right, final play here of the half. Elick is going to get it. He's going to chuck it downfield to the right towards Francis's direction. Francis goes up, almost gets it, but good play there by Hunter Peabody to break up the pass.
Good job breaking another one up there, and that'll bring our first half to an end.
All right, first half, 7-0. Tigers are ahead of the Warriors at the moment. And we will go ahead and take a quick break, and we will watch the bands perform. They work just as hard as these football players. So we're going to give them their moment here in just a second, but we will come back to you, hopefully with Tiger Trivia here very soon. We'll be back.
Assistant Director, Mr. Daniel Wall, and under the field commander, Lydia Beery. The band presents their competition for performance. Tonight, we invite you to embark on a journey into the heart of Paris to the depths of the Opera House, where love, intrigue, and the supernatural intertwine. With the music from Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Phantom of the Opera, we hope to transport you to a world where the lines between reality and illusion blur. Our first number is The Phantom of the Opera, followed by Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again, featuring soloist Lily Thomas on trumpet and majorette Blake Kruger. We finish with Masquerade, featuring a trumpet duet by Lily Thomas and Haley Snyder. Without further ado, let the band take you on a journey filled with passion, tension, and emotion through the shadowy corridors of the Opera House as we present Phantom of the Opera.
Big thanks to the Adena Marching Band. And we will have the McClain Marching Band. They are getting in formation along with the Tigerettes. Once again, big thanks goes out to the band director, Mr. Rick Duffus, and the Tigerette director, Mrs. Whitney Van Zandt. Enjoy.
Time of our lives. move and dance to the band's following tune. The Tigerettes will sparkle with a dance you won't forget. It's going down, folks. We're yelling timber. The Marching Tigers have one last hot song for you. If you think they're burning out, they're only about to shine brighter. Watch out, because they're a fireball.
Legacy One Realty. Looking for a place to lay your head at night? You can rest easy knowing that Legacy One has you covered for all of your real estate needs. Serving Greenfield and the surrounding area, their friendly team of real estate experts will help you find the home of your dreams. And if you're looking to sell your home, they'll help you with all the details to make the process as simple as possible. Stop in and see what they can do for you. Legacy One Realty.
All right, welcome back, Tiger Nation, and those of you who are wanting to just watch some football tonight. Great halftime performances there by the McClain and Adena bands. Guys, we're going to get back to the action here in a couple minutes. But first, as promised, some way, somehow, Brad Rowland's a genius. He got Tiger Trivia to work again. So, once again, Tiger Trivia sponsored by Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center. We got some goodies here. $25 gift certificate to Jim Van Dyke's. A couple cool baggy clips. Some other stuff in this goodie bag. I don't know. Lots of cool stuff in it. So, this Tiger Trivia question for tonight. It's always basketball season in my opinion. So, it's a basketball question. So, here it goes. McClain has had several men score over 1,000 points in their basketball careers. Between those men, how many total points did they score during their time at McClain, all added together? Guess what? I'm not going to tell you how many guys have scored over 1,000 points. If you're a Tiger fan, you'll just know. Okay? So, with that being said, there's been a few, been a handful. What are their point totals added together? Just the men who have scored over 1,000 points during their careers in basketball at McClain. Now, before you start answering, you're going to answer in the comments. Make sure that you know, yes, the Facebook comments. Thank you, Brad. Facebook comments. Make sure you know that this is going to be Price is Right style. So closest to the actual amount, the numerical amount, without going over, that will be what you want. Answer away, y'all. We will give you the... Sorry, Rich Bivens is bugging me up here. We will give you the answer between the third and fourth quarters. Answer away. Facebook comments. Tiger Trivia. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center. Yeah, have fun. We'll get back to you here in a minute.
McDonald's of Greenfield. Everyone knows the Golden Arches for their perfectly crafted Big Mac and delicious fries. But more than the menu, McDonald's of Greenfield takes pride in the value that they provide to the community. They're proud to support our student athletes and are dedicated to everyone who says, "I'm loving it." Merchants National Bank. Established in 1879, the Merchants National Bank is an independent institution built upon a foundation of financial strength and customer service. They specialize in providing exceptional service on a personal level and are large enough to provide financial products at competitive prices, yet small enough to know their customers. With 17 convenient offices to serve you in Ohio, Merchants National Bank is proud to be your local community bank. NCB. At National Cooperative Bank, their cooperative and community development mission has guided them for 40 years and is a critical component of what defines their institution. As part of its enabling legislation, NCB has an uncommon mandate to ensure their efforts benefit those most in need, supporting low-income communities and cooperative expansion initiatives. Whether you're a small business needing a loan to expand or an individual looking to open a savings account that makes an impact, NCB has solutions for you. Parrott Insurance Agency. Insuring our local community since 1929, Parrott's dedicated staff of insurance professionals are here to assist you in securing a life insurance policy to protect you and your loved ones for many years.
Once again here, guys, one last look at the Tiger Trivia question for tonight. All men's basketball players that have scored over 1,000 points. What are their total points added together? Closest one, Price is Right style, gets a cool, awesome prize from Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center in Courthouse. Once again, thank you to our sponsor for that. Have fun answering. We will give you the answer and the winner between the third and fourth quarters. All right, back to the action here. Looks like both teams are starting to line up. McClain will receive the kickoff from Adena. Ramos for Adena will be back to kick. And Eli Douglas and Brady Benninger will be back to receive for the Tigers. Quick little recap from the first half. We saw some really big plays from the Tigers. Hudson Lovett looking good out there. Just a few costly errors there in the second quarter. The Tigers would push, and between a botched snap and a fumble, their drives just fell just short. And we are stuck at that 7-0 score.
Yeah, Tigers
the second half.
crumbled, or crippled, I should say, by a couple fumbles. But they'll have a chance here on offense to start the third quarter. See what they're able to do as Ramos will kick. Short kick, fielded by the second level. It's number 10. I believe that's Dalton Rowland with the reception. And he gets a good return back down to the 45-yard line of the Tigers. A good field position to start the second half.
Yeah, he's looking for those efficiency points from the coaches. I like it. All right, so we'll see what adjustments the Tigers make. They just need to protect the ball. That's been the biggest issue in the first half. First quarter looked really, really good. They protected the ball, no penalties. Second quarter just kind of bit them in the butt. So we'll see what adjustments they make here. Really, they just got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, that's
if
the
they
biggest
do that,
thing.
I think they'll be okay.
It's hard to score when you are supposed to cross the goal line with the ball if you don't have the ball.
Yeah, defense playing really well.
Love it. Looks to his left pass. Looks to be Brady Benninger on just a sit-down route.
He's bumbling and bumbling.
Yeah, nice job. Not a big guy, but he's got some muscle behind those legs.
Thought that was Andrew Potts again with the ball, carrying 3 or 4 guys with him to the first down. Brady Benninger back in the weight room. All right, so that'll bring up second and short. Ball at the 45-yard line for the Tigers. They're already threatening.
Yep, 40, 45. I guess you'd technically call it the 46, although not much left of the 46-yard line here. Snap to Lovett. Looks to his left. Comes to his left. Now,
tipped at the line.
Yep, just a low pass intended for, looked like Charlie Gibson there, number 28, and it'll be third down for the Tigers.
So that'll bring up a third and short here. Coach Pinwell wanted to pick up a few extra yards on second and short. Can't blame him there. Once again, Lovett's done a good job of getting back, sitting in the pocket when he can, throwing some darts out there. It's just, a lot of the time we see him rolling out, whether it's a design roll or he finds a seam that he can kind of sneak out of. We saw that a lot in the first half, going up the middle. See if that continues.
Move. Okay, Bell on the handoff.
Oh, Jordan Bell, good
nice run there. And a great play call to pick up the first down for the Tigers.
Jordan Bell, good, strong running back. Has a very solid base foundation to him. I kind of want to compare him a little bit to Maurice Jones-Drew. You remember him for the Jaguars, Mr. Weeks?
Oh, yeah, the muscle hamster. Is that right?
Yeah, but, man, he's just strong with the ball.
Yep, low to the ground.
Yep.
Keeps those legs moving.
Looks like Lovett will be alone in the backfield.
Looks like
H-back set here.
Yeah, Bell and Benninger in that H-back look. Lovett looks to his
deep.
right. Deep.
Charlie Gibson.
No, a little too deep. Had a chance, but just overthrown. Gibson comes up lame as he was complaining about contact there. And he, a cramp perhaps?
Maybe.
Unsure.
Yeah, it looks like a cramp. Cramps are no bueno. If you've ever had a cramp, you know that feeling. And it's still hot enough and early enough in the season, it wouldn't be surprising to see a few more cramps as this game goes on.
Yeah, not a super-duper warm night, but, again,
really
it's
perfect football night.
It's great for the first game. We've been out here other times.
90 degrees.
Yeah, you're talking about it being just, sweat during the coolest part of the nights, and you're saying to yourself, oh, my gosh, we can't get any relief. But it's been a pretty nice night here this evening, and pretty good most of the week here as we've gone on closer here to Football Friday night.
Yeah, decent company, too.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Hudson Lovett takes a snap.
He's on the run there. He's got a seam.
Yep, goes up the left hash, and he's brought down. I think he picks up the first down. Yes, they do stop the clock as they move the chain.
once again, it wouldn't surprise me if we see that. Hudson Lovett's had a lot of luck with that so far this game, just finding that seam right up the middle. Those defensive ends for Adena, they're coming a little bit too far upfield, and we're controlling the middle of that offensive line pretty well to where we're creating those little pockets that Lovett can sneak through. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that a lot more until Adena adjusts those defensive tackles a little bit.
Tigers eyeing the red zone and hopefully the end zone. Swing pass. Vinegar has a blockade in front of him. He gains good yardage, possibly another first down. We'll see where it is. No, a little bit short, but good yardage there. So Vinegar does some good work there after the swing pass.
Yeah, weaving his way in and out of the defense. Looks like the Tigers are going to have 4 wide receivers with Bell in the backfield and Lovett.
Second and about 2
Douglas
here.
in motion.
Lovett looks left, has to pull down, and looks like number 3 there.
That's
Luke Preston. Yep, he makes contact in the backfield for a loss.
Cool name. I like that name, Luke. Looks like number 13 for McClain, Easton Airy coming into the game, senior. Good to see him out here this year. And Lovett is going to be back in the shotgun. Quad wide receivers, 3rd and 5. Lovett gets it back in the shotgun, looks right. He's going to go up the middle again, finds that pocket. I think he's going to be just short of the first down.
No, I think he has it.
Close.
I think they've got him marked. It'll be really close.
It's going to be very close. It's going to be, yep, just short. About a foot short of the line to gain. Big decisions here by Coach Pinwell. Quick stoppage in the action here.
Yep, we have a timeout. And, yeah, it's very close. I'm not sure if they are going to measure. It looks like they might be calling the chain gang in, and they are. Officials timeout on the field. Timeout for measurement. All right, so the chain gang will walk in, and we'll see what they signal here.
All right, and they're going to call it a foot short. Foot short of the line to gain. I would think that Coach Pinwell is probably going to go for it here. He's going to be pretty aggressive. I think it's a good spot on the field you can be aggressive at. It's not a chip shot by any means if you kick a field goal. So
the measurement is short. Okay, so we'll see where that turns out here for the Tigers in terms of a play call.
Refs are still conversating here. Conversationing. And they are going to roll on with the action. Tigers get up to the line quick. You got to think maybe this will be a QB sneak here. Little tush push. Maybe.
Tigers pushing tight. No, Sponsel.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
Give it to the big fella. Let him rumble. Good push there by Hudson Lovett after the handoff. That's going to pick up the first down for the Tigers. Looking like his older brother, Cade, there with the carry, just picking up those tough yards. You need him. You need a guy like that.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, stats-wise, every time he touches the ball, it's a first down.
How many times has that been?
It's one so far, but
okay. I thought I missed something.
No, but when you're batting 1,000, you can at least say that.
Yeah. Hey, just go ahead and retire. Actually, don't retire.
No,
I want to see.
No, let's keep that going.
Yeah,
let's get him in the end zone here. Maybe.
The beast.
Hudson Lovett looks to his left, trying to find Brady
Vinegar
Vinegar.
open there. He's going to run it in for the score, though.
He's got it.
There's
Another
that seam up
touchdown on the
middle.
board for the Tigers.
Touchdown Tigers. That's going to make the score 13-0 with 7:55 left to go. Got confetti falling from the sky here. I don't know where it's coming from. Lots of confetti, though.
Tigers add to their lead here early in the third quarter now. 13-0, looking to make it 14-0 as Douglas will hold.
Spirit fingers.
Kick up and splits the uprights.
Yep. Hunter
Add
Peabody
another one.
puts it in for the extra point. Almost blocked there by the Warriors, but cool heads prevail. That will make your score 14-0. Once again, we're still taking guesses for the Tiger Trivia question if you saw it earlier. And we will have that answer for you between the third and fourth quarter as well as the winner. It is up one more time if you want to take a guess at it. Mr. Weeks just alerting the audience that we are indeed having technical problems with the scoreboard as well tonight. So I guess we are not alone up here. So just a heads up, you may see some delay on the clock because we are point to person into that, kind of pointing a camera at that scoreboard. So don't be surprised if that's running maybe a little bit behind and doing some funky stuff on your screen, folks. First broadcast of the year, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, we've got plenty of electronic issues here tonight.
And that's just me making excuses. Eli Douglas back to kick for the Tigers.
Short kick once again. Hop,
Ooh,
skip, and a jump. Nice
might-
high.
yep.
Oh, off a hat. They're covered by the
baby.
Tigers.
What a great kick by Eli Douglas. I knew once I saw that thing pop up in the air, I said, man, that's got some possibility. I think Charlie Gibson with the recovery. Perfect execution there by the Tigers. Eli Douglas with the perfect kick. Charlie Gibson, Johnny on the spot, taking that ball off the ground. And he's coming back cramping.
Back cramping.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to happen. It's still hot enough, and we're still early in the season for that.
Drink your Pedialyte, kids.
Drink your Pedialyte. All right, so Tigers take over. First and 10. That was a big play. Big play.
Big play for the Tigers. They'll have the ball at looks like about the 33-yard line, maybe 34, near there.
Ish. Close enough.
We will update you with anything that goes haywire here in the stadium. If anything can have issues, it is having issues here up in the press box.
As we're saying that, a camera is going down, so bear with us. We're going to be radio for a second.
Yep.
Love, it's back to throw. He's going to scramble
has to
once
roll.
again.
Nope, he gets
He's
it
gonna
off
chuck
before
it
the line
to
of scrimmage.
Gavin Anderson.
Oh,
Ooh.
complete? No. Oh, just outside of his
barely
fingertips.
incomplete.
All right, brings up second down for the Tigers.
And just as we say that, cameras are back. So you missed an exciting play there just right off the fingertips of Gavin Anderson. Hudson Lovett chucked it about 30 yards down the field to the corner of the end zone. Anderson just couldn't quite get those grippers on it at the very last second. So that'll bring up second and 10.
Lovett delivered a nice ball there as he was stepping up in the pocket, just a little bit outside of the reach of Anderson. Second down and 10 now here. Benniger in motion. Snap goes to Jordan Bell right up the gut.
Rumble bumble.
Goes forward for a gain of a couple, brought down right around the 30-yard line.
That will bring up a 3rd and 7. Once again, you got to kind of think they're in territory where they don't necessarily have to pick up the first down. If they just pick up 5 yards, they give themselves a chance on a 4th and short. So, and there's another man down with a cramp.
All right, clock will stop here in the stadium. Yep.
And once again, let's go ahead and go to some ads or some stadium shots there, Brad.
Parrot Insurance Agency.
We'll be back.
Insuring our local community since 1929, Parrot's dedicated staff of insurance professionals are here to assist you in securing a life insurance policy to protect you and your loved ones for many years to come. With a vast knowledge of many carriers, they're equipped to shop for the best policy to suit your needs. They'll help you navigate through the sea of policy options and clarify any questions or concerns that you might have along the way. Shopping for insurance can be difficult, but their staff does the work for you. Maintain your peace of mind, knowing that Parrot Insurance professionals have your back. Priest's Texas Barbecue. If you have a hunger for that authentic Texas barbecue flavor without having to travel to the Lone Star State, then make your way to South Salem, Ohio, and stop into Priest's Texas Barbecue. With tender pulled pork, brisket, ribs, chicken, and more that has the perfect taste of smoky flavor and an array of sides that'll make your mouth water, you can't go wrong. Open Thursday through Sunday, stop in and chow down with Priest's Texas Barbecue.
Quality Design, your one-stop shop in South Central Ohio for custom screen printing and embroidery, team uniforms and apparel, trophies, banners, and more. Find them today at 1270 U.S. Route 22 in Washington Courthouse or visit their webpage at www.qualitydesign.com. Quality Paving. Quality Paving is a family-owned and operated business, and they've served Southern Ohio for 12 years with one goal in mind: to provide their customers with a project that they can be proud of. Quality's attention to detail is second to none, and they feel that your investment in your driveway, parking lot.
All right, we're back to the action, folks. We got sorry about that. Carey, McClain to the right. Look like Brady Benniger. Looks like late flag here on the play. We'll see what the
flag is for holding. Goes against the Tigers. That penalty will be accepted.
All right, so that will be a replay of third down.
All right, ball spotted back at the 40 now as a result of that penalty by the Tigers. Nose of the ball here on the 40. Tigers have a chance to potentially move it a little bit closer. Snap, love it, comes back. Gavin Anderson trying to work his way back across to the middle, but he is tackled and will not make it to the 35 there. Gain of probably about 3.5.
So that'll bring up 4th and long. Can't imagine the Tigers are going to go for it here. I've been wrong before, though.
Yeah,
Looks
we'll
like they might
see
be,
what they
might
decide
be
to do.
keeping the offense out there. I mean, and this is really the spot on the field where
You're kind of in no man's land.
But, 4th and 14, that's going to be hard to overcome. But
yeah, you punt it here from the, what would it be, the 37?
Yeah.
And you net 12 yards on a punt potentially, depending upon if
if you can get the coffin corner.
if you can get a
great.
coffin corner, great. But you're kind of stuck. So we'll see what happens. And we have a timeout called by the Tigers, their first of the second half.
Mr. Weeks. Mrs. Shoemaker and some of her FFA students have brought us some lemon shake-ups up here. Might we let Tiger Nation know how they taste?
The gift that keeps on giving.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm going to down mine pretty quick.
Yeah? A little thirsty?
'Cause it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm kind of thirsty too.
I can understand.
Solid job there on the lemon shake-up. Well done, FFA. Once again, big shout out to the McClain FFA. They do a lot of really cool, unique things here around the school and the greater community. It's not just about ag; it's about people with them, and they do a good job of making sure that people feel loved and appreciated. So once again, big shout out to the McClain FFA and everything they do.
I'm not sure which of these drinks I'm supposed to drink. Yeah.
All right, back to the action here.
We'll have to remember what color straw we had.
Hudson Lovett back to throw. He's looking deep. He's going to take off with it. Oh, keeps his eyes downfield, actually. Just right off the hands of Eli Douglas. Great job there by Lovett, just knowing where he's at, that field awareness, not crossing the line, knowing where to throw it. I think Coach Hurt might be arguing differently there, thinking he might have crossed the line, but no worries. I think that's going to be a turnover on downs anyway.
Yep, Adena now with the ball here as a result of that turnover on downs. And I can't blame Coach Hurt for wanting to squeeze out a couple extra yards going the other way.
Yeah, no doubt. You got to do what you got to do, especially at this point in the game. So 5 minutes, 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter, 14-0. Tiger defense looking solid. You know, they've given up a couple big plays here, but, you know, they've bent a little bit, haven't broken. They got to continue to keep an eye on Joey Francis out there wide. He's their big playmaker.
Yep. And they've got, looks to be single coverage out wide there. Depends on what Benninger does from his safety spot.
Fumble.
Oh, no. Okay.
That's going to be, I think, a hold on Adena.
I do believe so.
I saw a flag flying. I saw a hold, so we'll see what happens here. Maybe I saw a flag. I saw something. Maybe some – no, maybe not. I thought I saw – there it is. I don't think that's a penalty flag, though. Yep. Beanbag marker as a result of the fumble there. So they wanted to keep track of that fumble during the play.
You know, it used to be those beanbags.
I always forget they throw the orange beanbag.
They do, although it used to be a black beanbag, so it was a little easier to kind of keep straight. You know, now you just see some kind of fluorescent color going, and you think, okay, that must be a penalty flag.
Yeah.
Elick hands off. Ooh. Oh, big hit. Who came across there? Was that Dalton Rowland? Oh, my goodness.
Blew him up.
Oh, the hammer delivered.
That was a great play by Dalton Rowland. He took on two Adena defenders and somehow still managed to blow up the play in the backfield. That's going to make it third and very long for Adena. You know, we've seen this a couple times now already. Just in the last couple minutes, Adena just kind of getting themselves in these situations where they're taking these big 10 to 15-yard losses, and that one certainly did not help either. So third and long for Adena. Ball on their own. Their own 25. And a flag on the play.
Flag comes in. And it will be illegal procedure going against the Warriors.
Once again, you know, we talked about this earlier in the game. The Tigers, as long as they stay disciplined on both sides of the ball, limiting penalties, limiting turnovers, you know, I think they can play with a lot of teams that they go against as long as they can limit those things. So far in the second half, so good.
Third and long here for the Warriors. They'll have to make the line to gain looks to be the 47. And they're all the way back at the 20. So third and 27 here is what it looks to be.
Leland Bonds got his hands full out there guarding Joey Francis one-on-one.
The back official waves his hands and signals that a timeout is called by the Warriors. So we will have a few moments here before the next play.
We'll get some stadium shots here, Brad, if that's okay, and we'll come back to you here in a second.
736 of Greenfield. Merchants National Bank. Stevens Do It Best Hardware. Greenfield Chiropractic. McMahon State Farm Insurance. Athlete 21 and Highland Lanes. McDonald's in Greenfield. Jets Pro Embroidery. Quality Paving. And Steel Tire. We say thank you to all of tonight's game sponsors. If you're interested in advertising at all of our McClain Farm sporting events, you can contact our athletic department for more information.
All right, back to the action, folks. Once again, third and very long for the Warriors here.
Snap to Elick. Looking, now scrambling, goes to his left. Now looking back, or to his right, looks back to his left.
Ooh, interception.
Ball picked up. Yes,
Bond.
Leland Bond, number 4 for the Tigers.
And a couple big plays from Bond
Huge.
tonight. Touchdown, interception.
Tigers have it.
Leland Bond with another big play for the Tigers, stepping it up.
Number 4, Leland Bond with the interception. Returned back to the 30. Tigers have
Looks
it.
like he returned it back to the 30-yard line for the Tigers, 1st and 10. Once again, Tigers are eyeing good field position here as long as they don't make any mistakes.
Yep, the last drive really hurt there with that holding penalty. Unable to capitalize on the good kickoff, but now they get a turnover of their own here by way of interception. Ball on the 30. Tigers with a chance here to extend their lead, which sits right now at 14-0. 3:16, the clock will wind here as the ball is snapped. Lovett in the backfield in the shotgun. Bell to his right. Vinegar, loop motion. Handoff, Bell goes up off the left side, picks up a few. Good gain on the play, gain of near 4. 2nd down. Bell on the run for the Tigers.
Once again, Jordan Bell picking up some tough yardage for the Tigers, taking those between the tackles runs out of the pistol or out of the shotgun. Brady Vinegar, Hunter Peabody, they're kind of more your flashier runners.
Yep.
Get to the outside, but Jordan Bell, he's doing a good job himself.
Workhorse, like we said, low to the ground, keeps those legs moving. Does a good job finding a hole. And picks up the yardage that he's allotted there on that, which looked to be about 4 yards. Bell now again dances right, now comes back left. Picks up another 1 or 2, yeah. So moving in the right direction. Bell carries once again for
bring
the
up about a
Tigers.
3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 left to go here.
Gain on the play, crosses
About 2
the
minutes
25,
left in the third
to the
quarter.
24. Calling a gain of 2. 3rd
So
down.
a big play here for the Tigers. Once again, as long as they don't make any big mistakes here, you got to think this is still kind of 4-down territory for them. So just pick up 3-4 yards here, give yourself a chance, or just score a touchdown.
Or just score a touchdown.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, I would be all for that. I'm sure they would too. Lovett in the shotgun. Bell behind him. Pistol formation. 2 wide right. They do come back to Bell though. And he looks like he's going to have the line to gain. Yeah. Yep. They wave the hands to signal the chain should move. 1st down for the Tigers.
That's a good solid running by Bell.
Once again for the Tigers.
I don't know. Going to sound like a broken record here before too long, but once again, good positive run.
Tigers on the march, riding the legs of Jordan Bell here. Ball spotted inside the 20, so now in the red zone. Tigers haven't been in the red zone since they fumbled around the 15 here earlier in the first half. Looking to do a little bit better on this one. Love it. Pitch. Vinegar cuts back up the middle, stays on his feet,
That's a touchdown.
and he is in the end zone for another Tigers touchdown.
Yeah. Great job there by Brady Vinegar, just weaving his way in and out of traffic. Like I said, he's the flashier runner. He's kind of the lightning to Jordan Bell's thunder. He's a good complement. coming out of that in-back position, that split back that he does, him and Hunter Peabody. Just looking really good tonight. Brady Benninger, Leland Bond, just a couple other guys really impressing me tonight.
Doing a really good job here, spreading the ball around. Kick blocked, and that will be dead here. So the extra point, no good, and our score will stand at 20-0 here in the third quarter.
Man, I'm getting to the sugary part of my lemon shake up here, Mr. Weeks. Gotta watch this sugar intake.
No good, and your score here in the third quarter, McClain 20, Adena.
All right, so that will bring up the score of 20-0. 58 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Once again, guys, stick around. We'll try to have a winner for you. As of right now, I've got someone who's pretty close, and he is under the actual amount.
Ooh, okay.
So, you know, there's a couple of people that are very, very close. We still have time if you want to put a guess in for Tiger Trivia. Brad, I don't know if you can throw that up just one more time for the peeps out there. I wouldn't do that, Brad. I'm better than that. Not really.
All right, Tigers will kick here. Now a nice 20-0 lead. Warriors going to have to start making some things happen here as the third quarter is closing. We're under a minute, 58 seconds on the clock. And as Eli Douglas puts toe to leather, the ball will be back toward the Warriors and the clock running once again. Kick by Douglas, low, bouncing around, and fielded and just goes down to the turf due to the Warriors. I think that's number 4, and it is number 4 here for the Warriors. That's Cameron Stoops on the fielding duty. Kick by Douglas, fielded by number 4, Cameron Stoops.
Still anyone's game here. Warriors can come back. But as of right now, Tigers feeling pretty comfortable with the 20-0 lead. A lot can change in that time, though. And a lot will be dependent on this next drive here. If the Warriors can get on the board fairly quick here, it's still anybody's game at this point.
We'll see what the Tigers are able to do here on defense. Yes, the Warriors are going to have to
This is a pretty imperative drive here.
It's going to be very telling of how the game might play out as we are nearing the end of the third quarter here. Motion, handoff.
Grant
Rawlings with it. Now he tries to work back to the center of the field, and he is swallowed up around the 35-yard line, so a couple yards on the play. Second down, clock stops for an injury on the field. Looks like an injured Tiger face down on the turf.
We'll go ahead and roll some ads here.
Quality Paving. Quality Paving is a family-owned and operated business, and they've served Southern Ohio for 12 years with one goal in mind: to provide their customers with a project that they can be proud of. Quality's attention to detail is second to none, and they feel that your investment in a driveway, parking lot, or road needs to look great and last for years. Cutting corners is not an option. They complete each project with the best material to ensure a job well done every time.
RoofX. As a family-owned business, RoofX combines decades of experience with a customer-first approach that includes clear communication and excellent workmanship. They offer free roof inspections to determine the current condition of each roof, problems that may need to be addressed, and sit down with their customers to explain and educate them on what the proper solution is for their situation. Whether it's your commercial or residential property, we have a solution for you. Whether you need roof repair, replacement, storm damage, restoration, or more, RoofX has you covered.
And we're back to the action here. 44 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Once again, Tiger Trivia answer coming up. Folks, we're going to try our best here. We're going to try to get some senior cheerleaders up here after the game. Just do a quick interview with them. Just, pop in, say hi, see what they're up to. So you can stick around for that too.
Elick from the shotgun takes it, hands off. And that was number 3, Luke Preston. carrying for the Warriors. Preston carries. Again on the play. Third down. All right, Warriors with a 3rd and about 6. At least that's what we have in the stadium here. 3rd and 6. And we'll have to wait for that 3rd and 6 to happen on the other end of the field as the clock runs out here on the 3rd quarter. So we go into the 4th, Tigers with a 20-0 lead. We'll have the answer for Tiger Trivia in just a second.
Number 1 is on the run here for Adena. That's Fisher Schaff. Good pickup there from
Fisher Schaff carries for the Warriors. Dances his way forward into Tiger territory.
He's going to come up.
First down yardage.
A little bit after that
brought
play.
Down inside the 40 to the 38.
Once again, like we said, Warriors got to get
First
off to
down,
a good start on this drive, and so far so good for them. Still pretty much 12 minutes left in the game. A lot can happen here still. Once again, Newick will line up in the shotgun. Pistol formation. Man in motion.
Newick looks to hand off once again.
Stopped immediately by
Preston.
Tigers.
Yep, host of tacklers in it.
Pride of Tigers, right? Is it a pride?
Yep.
We determined that one time or a gag?
I think it's I can't remember.
Pride.
Is it a? Yeah. We'll find out. We'll look it up.
So that'll bring up second.
Luke Preston carries for the Warriors. Host of Tigers in on the tackle.
I got to look that up.
Yeah, I think we've looked at it before.
Multiple. We did last year.
Yeah.
And I already forgot. Isn't that bad?
We'll have to see here. We'll hit the Google machine for you. Elick rolls to his left. Dalton Rowland, though, rolling over him in the backfield for the sack. Oh, big number 10. Huge play again.
Man, Dalton Rowland's having a good game. Absolutely just blowing up people in the backfield. Has a nose for the ball. By the way, Mr. Weeks, Google Gemini says a group of Tigers is called a streak.
A streak.
Or an ambush.
Yep, a streak or an ambush. That's right.
Yeah.
I knew it was some kind of an interesting name.
Don't get struck upon by the Tigers.
For some reason, I wanted to say a flash, and I'm like, I knew that wasn't right.
Yeah.
It would sound nice, a flash of Tigers, but that's not accurate.
All right, trips wide to the left for the Warriors. He looks left.
Elick.
And he's avoids the would-be tackler there. Going to take off. Avoids
arm
another
tackle, but no good. And guess who's
Rowland.
pushing him out of bounds? Yep.
Dalton Rowland. Dalton Rowland just hustling. Wherever the ball seems to go, Dalton Rowland either comes from behind and gets the ball carrier or just out of nowhere. So he's just having a heck of a good defensive
He's
game
flying
tonight.
around everywhere.
Yeah, great game so far for the senior.
Warriors
Fourth and
looking
4.
to keep their drive alive here. 4th down, 4 to go.
We will have the answer for Tiger Trivia, by the way. So hold on to your boots.
Elick hands off.
Great
Oh,
play
what a
once again,
form
Dalton
tackle.
Rowland.
This is the Dalton Rowland set of downs here.
Yes.
Fantastic
Man.
play.
Give that guy a cookie or something, man. Yeah, great defensive effort there by the Tigers, especially by Dalton Rowland on that series. It is always fun watching players like that who just have a nose for the ball and always seem to be in the right place. And right now the senior is really doing some good things out there. Once again, Hudson Lovett back in the backfield in the pistol formation with Jordan Bell behind him. 3 wide receivers, Benninger in motion. He's going to hand off to Bell. Once again, breaks a couple tackles, but going to probably pick up about 2-3 yards on the play. And there's going to be a timeout for injury. So, Brad, I think this is a good time to announce Tiger Trivia winner, if you can put that up. Once again, the question was, McClain had several men score over 1,000 points in their basketball careers. Between those men, how many total points did they score during their time at McClain added together? Brad is informing me that he doesn't have the answer, but guess who does? I do, because I did some research here. I even had to ask Mr. Stephen Forsha for a couple of them, so thanks to Mr. Stephen Forsha for keeping those stats.
And
what a
you
resource.
didn't even have to get out your abacus.
Whatever that is, yes. Yes, absolutely.
It's the thing with the beats.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so, hey, listen, the answer for tonight's Tiger Trivia question is 5,819. That would be split between 4 McClain Tigers. You probably know a lot of them. Bob Brisley back in the 60s. Dante Jackson, how can we forget him? Bryson Badgley and my boy Bill Collum all scored over 1,000 points during their time, and all those together, 5,819. The closest person was Shauna Wright, but unfortunately, Shauna, you went just a little bit over.
No.
Price is Right style, right? Man. Hopefully, we can still be friends, Shauna.
Yeah.
Roscoe East, congratulations, sir. You were the closest without going over. His guess was 5,500. So congratulations once again, Roscoe. If you contact the McClain Athletic Department, just send us a direct message. Just message us on Facebook. Let us know maybe an address or a way to get you your goodie bag here, and we will get that to you in a jiff. Once again, your goodie bag contains a $25 gift certificate to Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center and some other various assorted goodies in there.
Yeah, plenty of nice
Thus the name
nice
goodie
things in
bag. So once again, congratulations, Roscoe East. Shoot us a quick message. We'll get that to you some way, somehow. We can work that out. Enjoy.
I
Well done.
heard Nate would actually deliver it via drone.
We'll see. That might cost you.
It might maybe a little bit.
Guys got to make some money.
Yeah,
okay?
I understand.
So, hey, congrats, guys. That was a fun one. We'll have Tiger Trivia again for the next home game.
And that will
Thanks for
be
playing.
we've got a couple
2-3
road
weeks?
games, and then
Yeah.
we'll be back here. Oh, what a pass from Hudson Lovett to Eli Douglas. Still on his feet, running down the right-hand side. Pushes out of bounds inside. Looks to be about the 15. Oh, my goodness, what a big gain by the senior Douglas there on the run.
Once again, couple big plays there from the Tigers. Eli Douglas with the catch and the big run afterwards. All right, so that'll bring up 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line, I believe.
Yep, ball on looks like to the 21, 22, somewhere around there. So it looked like he was pushed out around the 15. One of them was spotting it there, but
Love
back
it
at the
looking
20.
left. He's going to take off.
Just keep it. right up the middle and brought down inside the 5. Good yardage, and it'll be first and goal for the Tigers.
I mean, how dangerous is Hudson Lovett? We all know he has a cannon. He can chuck that thing 50, 60 yards down the field on a line. But when you add that other element into your arsenal of being able to read the field and seeing a seam and a gap that you can exploit and run through, he's been doing it all night and doing it really well.
And what I appreciate about Lovett is it's not that as soon as he steps back and sees his primary receiver is not open, he's running. He's still looking down the field to try to find someone. That time the snap was a little awry, and Lovett has to fall on it, so loss back between the 10 and the 15. It'll be second and goal from that spot.
Once again, Tigers get close. These mistakes that they have, close to the goal line here, just kind of shooting themselves in the foot here and there. Let's see if they can still capitalize off this, though. It's going to be second and goal from it looks to be
the 13 looks like it.
13-yard line.
Yep, Lovett back in the pistol formation. Bell right behind him. Hand off to Bell. No, he keeps on the option. Tries to go outside. Probably should have gone inside as Peabody had that seal, but just read it a little bit too late there. Tackled, but good gain on the play. Back inside the 10. It's third and goal for the Tigers.
Still ran way better than what I would have tripped up in the backfield or fumbled. Or just laid down in the fetal position because I wouldn't want to get hit by some of these big guys out here.
There's some big muscle there on both sides of the ball. Tigers will have third and goal once again from looks to be their own 9-yard line. Anderson runs in the play from the Tigers sideline. Lovett relays it to the rest of the huddle here. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Lovett looking, now rolling to his right, still looking, and dumps it to, tries to get Anderson and just threw his hands. It'll be fourth and goal for the Tigers.
Oh, hello, Mr. Clausen. How are you? Yeah, good. Absolutely, we're live. But I love you. I love you that much, man. I got to give you a shout out. Good to see you. All right, so Hudson Lovett back in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass, looking downfield, going to evade a would-be tackler. He's keeping his eyes down the field, looking like Aaron Rodgers out there.
Fumble.
And that's going to be close, but I think they're going to
they do recover it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be Adena ball.
It would be Adena ball anyway on the turnover on downs, but they're going to get a couple extra yards going their direction on the fumble recovery.
So, unfortunate turn of events there for the Tigers. Once again, getting down close to the goal line, just making some mistakes. So, you got to think, no matter what the outcome of this game is here in about 6-7 minutes, that is definitely something they're going to be working on.
Tigers back on defense. They were knocking on the door there with a series inside the 10-yard line. First, second, third, and fourth down and goal, but unable to add any more points to their side of the scoreboard. So we still stand at 20-0 here with 6:51 and counting now on the game clock. Elick rolls to his right.
Ooh.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 2, Grant Rawlings. Ball stays up in the air, but then hits the turf as no one's able to haul it in.
Yeah, good sidearm pass there by Elick. Hit Brady Benninger in the helmet. I think Benninger was going for that big hit. So,
couple
down,
purple shirts right around it, just unable to close in on the ball as it was careening toward the turf.
I always love watching the old sidearm.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite things.
It's kind of a 3/4 sidearm release.
I love it.
Very interesting. And if you can be accurate with it, it can be deadly because you can find that nice little release pocket there.
Kurt Warner.
Elick looks to his left, passes, And incomplete once again. Looked to be number 13, the intended target, Chance Mosser.
So that will bring up a 3rd and 10 after 2 incomplete passes from Elick.
Clock stopped here, 6:41. So just a few seconds have ticked off since they've started this drive. Keeping it in the air, trying to keep the clock with as much time on it as they can. Tigers 20-0 lead. Adena has to score on this drive if they want to have any glimmer of hope here at closing out the game with a chance. Elick, shotgun, looks left, pass, and incomplete.
Ooh, good
defense
goodness
there. 22
that was number
for
22,
the Tigers.
Isaac
Morgan, oh my goodness.
Suplex.
Laid out the receiver.
Looked more like a wrestling move there at the end of the play, but Isaac Morgan, Johnny on the spot there. Tough attempted catch by the Adena receiver. Got to give him props on that. I think he knew he was going to get blasted. He still stuck in there.
Yeah, he did. Morgan did a really nice job, though, of making sure he made contact after the ball got there, and he just laid a beautiful, beautiful wrap-up tackle on it. Ramos to punt, gets it off, kind of a knuckleball. And it does roll forward, so a Warriors bounce inside the 40, down right around the 38-yard line. And the Tigers will take over right there. 1st and 10 for McClain. All right, so they give the benefit of the doubt to where the nose of the ball was for the Tigers, spotted at the 39 on the away side hash. And you would expect the Tigers more than likely here to keep the ball on the ground with about 6:25 left in the game. Perhaps maybe give the ball to Jordan Bell a little bit as they break the huddle. Bell wipes his hands or gloves, but Bell now in kind of that H-back position. Empty set. Douglas in motion, pitch out. And Douglas has it. There will be a flag. It's probably going to be a block in the back on Eli Douglas.
Yeah.
He looked like he had a hand on the back, if not a hold, one of the two.
I don't think it was on Douglas, but I think it was on one of those slot receivers out there. We'll see here in a second. Looks like block in the back is confirmed. So that'll put the Tigers back a few yards. They are going to replay 1st down, though.
All right, so it was a block in the back as they were working from right to left. Hudson Lovett, a little bit of motion action there. Keeps, goes out of bounds.
Gets all that yardage back.
Goes back near the original spot of the marker there. It'll be maybe just a little bit shy of that, perhaps. But he does a good job of getting that penalty yardage back.
Once again, Lovett out there, finding the seams, finding the gaps that he can take off. That was a great read on his play. He had the option to hand it off. He saw that opposite defensive end crashing in. He knew that he could get the corner on him, and he took it.
They had a little bit of option look there with the motion, and then Lovett was just able to find an opening and gain the yardage off the right-hand side.
And that's a testament to his vision. His vision has gotten so much better this year.
Lovett steps up in the pocket, still looking downfield. Now he's going to keep, and he looks like he's got the 1st down as he goes out of bounds near the midfield stripe.
And you know what that does, when he's continues to look downfield as he's running towards the line of scrimmage, he's keeping that defense frozen to where they don't know if he can still pass or not. Even if he knows he's 2 or 3 yards past that line of scrimmage, the defense freezes because they're not really sure where the line of scrimmage is. So great field awareness by Lovett there.
No,
doing
he
a great
keeps,
job.
He keeps those eyes downfield.
It
He
keeps
keeps
the
that ball
defense
in a throwing position. And yeah, you're right. It keeps the kind of the linebackers or whoever it may be on that second level frozen a little bit in their tracks because they're unsure of if they still need to cover anymore.
Yeah, I think that would be a point of emphasis on any film watching for any opposing team with Lovett.
Lovett drops back, looks to his left, pass. Look to be complete.
Looks
yes.
complete, yeah.
Okay.
Give it to
Douglas
him.
with
Douglas.
it, hauls it in. Inches off the turf, but complete.
So Tigers first down. They're going to get it on the Warriors' 48-yard line, just across midfield. Once again, 5 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game
clock
here.
runs
and
now.
The clock runs.
Even
McClain's
better
pushing.
for McClain. 20-0, as you mentioned. Love it. Shotgun formation gives to Bell. Swallowed up immediately, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looked to be number 23 there, Hunter Williams crashing in. So perhaps back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a small loss.
Yep, about a half-yard loss on the play. A little extracurricular action after the play on that one, so hopefully the boys can keep their wits about themselves in the final minutes of the game here.
Yep, got to make sure that you keep a level head here. We know that tempers tend to get a little bit more short as the game goes on, regardless of what side of the ball you're on. Tigers need to close out here clean as they are eyeing their first victory of the season, up 20-0 as the clock rolls here under 4:30. Lovett rolls to his left, being pursued. He will just keep, goes forward, and he is pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 5 or 6.
I'll be very curious to see how many rushing yards Hudson Lovett has at the end of this game. Not saying he's approaching 100 by any means, but he is definitely getting up there. And the majority of those, I'm not sure were designed QB runs. I think it's just, Brett Favre-esque, improvisation, if you will. So I'll be very interested to see what his final tally is on rushing yards.
Yeah, I will say I like to see the receivers clearing out a lot of space. They're not clogging the middle, and we commented on that before that Lovett's able to kind of have a little bit of room there if he can get past that line of scrimmage just to settle down and look for that lane in the middle. They bring heat off the edges here. Lovett keeps going forward. Another first down.
Keeping those eyes downfield, fooling the defense.
Athletes do athlete things, and they pick up first downs here as Hudson Lovett crosses the line to gain once again.
So with about 4 minutes left to go in the game, Tigers don't look like they're going to stop passing anytime soon. I think they still want to take it downfield as much as they can and still take some shots. So kind of going counter to what we would think at this point. But, hey, this is a good point in the game where you can try some of these things out.
Under 4 minutes now. Clock ticking away. And the Tigers ticking towards a victory here.
That was a great transition you made there. I like what you did.
I can say the same word more than once. Love it. Rolls left. Now passes.
Pass.
Off the hands of Anderson. Just a little high.
Yeah, usually Anderson's pretty sure-handed on that, but every dog has his day. He'll get that one back.
So the clock stops here on the incompletion. All threes on the scoreboard clock here in the stadium, which seems to have settled down. We had quite a few issues here tonight. But
there's still time.
There's still time. There is still time.
3:30 left to go.
If we've learned anything tonight, it's that everything could fall apart at any moment.
Any moment.
But right now the Tigers holding things together with this 20-0 lead in game 1 of the 2025 football season. Handoff, Bell rolls to the right-hand side. Nice, really nice cut. And picks up good yardage near the line to gain inside the 30.
Once again, You know, we're saying a lot of good things about some of these skill guys out here, but I think you can definitely tell the offensive line is controlling the line of scrimmage. The defensive line on defense is controlling the line of scrimmage. And, you know, any good football coach will tell you it starts from, you know, your guards and your center and your defensive tackles, and you work your way out. You control the middle of that field at the line of scrimmage, you're going to control the game. And so far the Tigers and that offensive line have done a really good job.
Very impressed by the line. They've kept things clean. Had a couple missed snaps, but we've not really had anything happening in the backfield in terms of chaos outside of that. Lovett talks to Bell here. They let the clock tick here near the 2:30 mark. Snap. Bell, first down and more. Finally goes down inside the 25, near the 20. They'll wave the chains forward, but the clock will move once they get set.
2.5 minutes left in the game. Once again, folks, at the end here, we're going to try to interview a few senior cheerleaders. So if you want to stick around, see that. I've got a few barn burner questions for them. You know, real doozies and whatnot. So
I know you.
See if they remember to come up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we hope so. I know you've been putting together quite a few hard-hitting questions.
Really hard-hitting. I'm like, it's basically like NBC News.
Investigative journalism.
Yeah.
This is like 60 Minutes or whatever.
I wouldn't
Meet
go
the
that
Press.
far.
One of those shows. I'm not really sure.
We have fun.
Bell on the run again.
Yep. Jordan Bell picks up about 4 to 5 to gain on the play.
And the nice thing is that clock just keeps on running now, under 90 seconds. Tigers very likely here can allow this clock to run down and take a couple knees here to finish out the contest if they would like. Won't take much.
That's always a very good feeling.
Victory formation is always a good feeling.
I don't know much, but I think I know that. All right,
Tigers, though, in the shotgun once again.
Yep.
Bell to the left. Looked like Lovett was given a little bit of information there, too. I think that's Leland Corey, number 67.
Yeah, it is.
Bell, handoff, goes up the middle. He will be brought down shy of the goal line, but inside the 5, and that'll probably be our last offensive play. Great job by the Tigers there, continuing to make that clock run.
All right, so you got.
And they do not have to snap the ball, but it feels real good to take that knee at the end with a 20-0 lead here for McClain.
All right, so Lovett will be back in the victory formation, and I think they're just.
I think they can let it run.
Yeah, they're going to be content with just letting it run. I think the game will end here. So, your final score for tonight, folks:
3, 2, and 1.
McClain 20, Adena 0. That's got to be a really good feeling for McClain. They've already matched their win count already from last year. That's a good feel-good moment for them so far. Gives them a little bit of confidence going into the rest of the non-league schedule.
Found money already. And so we'll have the handshake lines here as the Tigers and the Warriors will meet and congratulate each other on a game well played. Really good play from both sides overall. Elick impressed me at quarterback for the Warriors, along with a couple of their running backs here. But more than anything else, I was very impressed with the Tigers' defense.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Dalton Rowland on defense. Like I said, give that guy a cookie, a brownie, something after the game.
Around. I mean, just a man with his hair on fire.
Yeah, I mean, there were some bigger plays in the game, than what he made, but it was just constantly just flying out of nowhere, coming from behind, just making those hustle plays. Just really, really fun to watch him out there play. Also, Leland Bond, great game.
Yeah, big game from Bond. Eli Douglas.
Brady Vinegar, Eli Douglas. I mean, you just name it. There were just a few really good skill players out there. Hudson Lovett out there doing his thing.
Yeah. I mean, offensively,
we expected that.
Yeah, you gotta really chalk it up to him offensively.
Yeah.
And then
the offensive line.
And offensive line.
We got to give it up to him.
Defensive line. I mean, just really good play all around. Could not say any more. We'll take just a small break so you can enjoy the alma mater and how much sweeter it is to sing that alma mater with a victory under your belt. So the Tigers, a win on the season. And about to sing the alma mater, and we'll hear the victory bell a little bit later tonight. Great night in Greenfield. If the quarterback's clean, if the quarterback isn't clean, if the holes aren't there for the backs, if there's not time to get the ball out, then those guys can't look as good as what they did here this evening. So we cannot say enough how great that offensive line looked.
Yeah, and it's refreshing because, you know, I think we've had some really good skill players over the years, and it just seemed like, you know, on the lines, not that we didn't have great players, it's just the clicking wasn't there. But now it looked like they clicked tonight.
Yes.
It looked like they were in the right spot at the right time. And just I'm really proud of those guys. And, hopefully they can keep the ball rolling here, keep Hudson Lovett clean. keep Jordan Bell pushing forward. Brady Benniger, hopefully they're throwing some ceiling blocks for him. So just overall great effort on their part tonight. They would get my game ball.
I could not agree anymore. So we'll take a little bit of time here and let you listen to the band. We'll see if we have any of our cheerleaders come up one way or the other. But no matter what, it's been a great evening here at McClain. Let's enjoy some more of the Marching Tigers. Fans, we've had a cell phone that has been turned into the press box. If you have lost your cellular device, please make your way to the press box to claim it.
All right, McClain Marching Band one more time for you guys with a little bit of pit bull action. So once again, great job to the band, Tigerettes, smiling, sparking, shaking. Tori Warikas let me know that they will not be coming up. They have to go ring the victory bell. So I told them, look, I'm going to make you pay for that, but I understand. So cheerleaders, we'll get you another time up here, ask you some real hard-hitting questions. But once again, congratulations, Tigers. Great night here in Greenfield, as Mr. Weeks said. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Next home game will be, I believe, September 12th. We will be going up against East Clinton. So they will be heading over here for the action on September 12th. Make sure to tune in again, guys. We'll have some more fun together. As always, a pleasure working with my good buddies up here in the press box, and always a pleasure getting to announce this game for you guys and having some fun. Guys, take care of yourselves, and go Tigers.